Hi again. So this is speech number 3 for Comm 20. So I'm going to introduce my audience again. So it's my brother Steve. That's Steph. Over here is Mom and my cat. And then my dad's holding the camera. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about electronics recycling and why you should do it. So every year, millions of people across the country, across the world, buy new devices, whether it be phones, computers, TVs, printers, you name it, anything electronic, there's someone new buying it. And guess what? Every time that we get a replacement, that means that the old one that's being replaced has nowhere to go. A lot of times our phones will end up in drawers, our computers will end up in paperweights, but what we don't want to do is throw them away. But what I want to urge you guys to do is I want you guys to think about next time that you're getting a device that electronics recycling is not only more economically sound, but more environmentally sound. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a background on what electronics recycling is impacting. So based on a study in 2014 headed by a few scientists, um, in 2012, there was about 49 million tons of electronics waste in the world, and they estimated at that time that 2017 would have about 65 million tons of electronics waste. And that's pretty bad. Um, in addition to that, all these electronics have different really bad chemicals in them. Gallium, they have mercury, lead, and PVC. So all these different electronics are being put into land waste. And even though a lot of these companies are putting out these different programs for electronics waste, still about 70% in 2012, 70% of the electronics that were being recycled out of the market were being thrown away and found in landfills. So I'm going to be talking about 3 different companies that are making headway into different ways to make recycling better environmentally, but also for your pocketbook. So the first one is HP. HP has a really good recycling program that they not only give to their customers, but they also use themselves, which means that it's pretty trustworthy. If they're able to use it themselves, then you know you can use it yourself. Um, their their program offers not only donations and waste drop-off, but they also have a buyback program and a trade-in program so that if you have an eligible device, they'll buy it back, or if it's eligible, you can get a trade-in for a newer computer, a newer printer. The next company is Samsung. Something cool about Samsung is that they have recycling in over 60 countries. So they span Europe, Asia, Africa, America, South America, you name it, they're there. And what's cool is that in 2015, they collected 355,000 tons of electronics. So although Europe is probably their best at getting across the electronics waste recycling, they're still doing as much as they can as a company to make electronics waste less of an issue. And then the final one is Apple. Apple, just like I said in my last speech, is a really environmentally friendly company. But also what they do is that if you have an eligible device, they'll either buy it back from you, or what they'll do is that they'll give you a gift certificate to Apple to buy a new device or anything that you need. So you can send in your old iPhone 5 and get $300, $400 for it. Towards that's half the price of a new iPhone. So I think that's a pretty good deal. So, and beyond that, what Apple is doing is that they're removing all these harmful chemicals from their devices so that in one day we don't even need to worry about having different recycling for our products, we can just recycle our products just like all of our paper and plastics waste. So all in all, uh, electronics waste and electronics recycling um, is something that we should be thinking about as we get new and new electronics in our lives. Um, all these companies are making it super simple for us to be able to give back our devices and be able to get money back for those devices. It doesn't even cost us any money. So next time that you buy a new iPhone or a new Samsung, a new printer, or even a new TV, just think about what you'll be doing with the next one. And I urge you guys to think about doing electronics recycling after you get your new device. So once again, this is our audience. So Mom and Kid, you're still here. We have Steve and Steph over here. And then thank you guys for listening again.